What is up, guys, and welcome back to Danny Reacts. We're having an amazing day today, guys, and today we're gonna watch a video called 107 Facts About Mariah Carey. And that is so many facts. We're gonna learn a lot about her, and she inspired so many modern day artists. She changed the music industry, and she's one of the most iconic singers of all time. We're gonna learn more about her, so I'm really excited. And yeah, let's go check it out. Give this video a biggest thumbs up, and thank you for 107,000 subscribers. You guys are amazing. And here we go. Ooh, that was a mouthful.
Did you know that Mariah Carey originally didn't want to make a Christmas album? Or that her song Vision of Love made Beyonce and so many others want to be a singer? We'll tell you all about it.
Yeah, she inspired so many people.
But first, let's see how this worldwide music icon changed the music game
so
with nothing but her vocals. With 18 #1 songs, including Hero, Fantasy, Honey, Dream Lover, and many more, Mariah Carey has cemented her legacy as one of the most successful recording artists of all time. She even surpassed the Beatles' record for most weeks on top of the Billboard Hot 100.
That's
and
crazy.
Became the only artist to have a chart-topping song in every year of the 90s. Hi, I'm
Every year of the
and we're
90s,
here
she
to
did
tell you
#1
all
hit.
things Mimi.
That's honestly crazy.
So get ready, because Mic Drop is counting down 107 music facts about Mariah Carey.
I'm excited. Okay,
Let's get started. Fact number 1. Mariah Angela Carey was born in Huntington, New York on March 27th, 1970.
Born in New York, okay.
She was named after the song They Call the Wind Mariah from the musical Paint Your Wagon. Fact number 2. Her mother, Patricia Hickey, is Irish-American, and her father, Alfred Roy Carey, is of African-American and Venezuelan descent. Patricia's mezzo-soprano opera career had her performing in New York City, as well as working as a professional vocal coach. Alfred worked as an aeronautical engineer. Fact number 3.
So her mom was a vocal
and Alfred's
coach.
mixed-race relationship created problems in their personal lives. Patricia's mother disowned her, and the couple faced racial tension from people in the many neighborhoods they lived in. Patricia has mentioned their family dogs being poisoned, their car being blown up, and having gunshots fired through the window. Fact number 4.
What the heck? That's
Patricia and Alfred divorced in 1973.
That's terrible.
Mariah and her brother Morgan stayed with their mother, while Mariah's sister Allison lived with her father. Unfortunately, their father passed away of cancer in 2002. Fact number 5. Mariah.
So she had like a really rough childhood then.
Took music as a serious career opportunity for pretty much all her life. She was able to imitate the opera singing by the age of 2 and started taking vocal lessons at the age of 4, when the rest of us were playing with mud. Fact number 6. Mariah earned the nickname Mirage in high school for cutting class so often. We're guessing it wasn't
that's funny.
Class. Fact number 7. Despite all the class cutting, she graduated Harbor Fields High School in Greenlaw, New York in 1987. She then moved to Manhattan to study cosmetology and worked as a waitress and coat check girl while writing songs and pursuing a music career at night. Work it, girl. Fact number 8. Mariah was good friends with Brenda K. Starr, singer of the hit I Still Believe. She provided backup vocals for Brenda in concert and later recorded a cover of I Still Believe as a tribute to Brenda in 1999. Fact number 9. Mariah and Brenda teamed up to shop their demos to record companies in the late 1980s. Mariah's demo got into the hands of Columbia music executive Tommy Mottola. He soon helped her sign to Columbia Records at only 18 years old. The label was acquired by Sony in 1990, and Tommy then headed Sony Music Entertainment for about 15 years. Fact number 10. Her first album, Mariah Carey, was released in 1990. Tommy produced the record, which yielded an incredible 4 #1 singles. Vision of Love, Love Takes Time, Someday, and I Don't Wanna Cry. Fact number 11. Mariah's debut scored her awards for Best Pop Vocal Performance, Female for Vision of Love, and Best New Artist at the 33rd Annual
So she's like
Grammys
slaying the charts so young.
Fact number 12. Soul, R&B, and funk legend Patti LaBelle is Mariah Carey's godmother. When talk show host Wendy Williams asked Patti for the story behind how she became Mariah's godmother, she simply answered, "Because she wanted me to be." She and Mariah hang out in the Bahamas often, where they both have homes. Fact number 13.
That's amazing.
A year after her debut album came out, Mariah released the track Emotions. It became her 5th single to reach #1. The song is known for showcasing Mariah's high notes, which she amazingly also hits in her live performance at the 1991 MTV VMAs. Fact number 14.
So she's slaying the charts when she's so young, and
rock
she's
bands played MTV's hit show Unplugged, but Mariah became one of the first pop acts to perform on the show when she took the stage in 1992. It became a pivotal moment in her career career because she had not done many live performances at that point, and some critics wondered if her incredible voice was manufactured in the studio.
Nope.
Mimi put all those rumors to rest when she belted her song that night. Columbia Records even released an EP recording of the show that sold over 3 million copies in the US alone.
That's crazy.
And it hit number 3 on
She's so talented. You don't need any auto-tune to get that whistle.
That EP also gave Mariah her 6th #1 single, a cover of the Jackson 5's I'll Be There. The song features R&B singer Trey Lorenz. Fact number 16. She's frequently been compared to other great female singers like Whitney Houston and Celine Dion.
Yes.
But Mariah's vocal range helped her carve out an identity of her own.
Yeah.
She's able to span 5 octaves from F2 at the lowest end to G7, which is her highest note recorded. Fact number 17.
The highest note ever recorded.
Mariah is also famous for her
crazy.
natural mixed voice, meaning that she can move fluidly between head and chest singing without imbalances. Only about 2% of performers are born with this ability.
Wow.
She was trained by her opera singer mother to achieve that vocal dexterity. Fact number 18. Her singing abilities earned her the nickname the Queen of Melisma.
Yes.
Melisma means air,
a phrase of several notes sung to one syllable or
melody,
text.
or song in
Wow.
Greek. Fact number 19. Mariah's biggest idol is actually Marilyn Monroe. She once purchased Marilyn's piano for $600,000. Fact number 20.
That's a lot of money.
Mariah's close professional and personal relationship with Tommy Mottola resulted in the two marrying in 1993. The marriage lasted about 5 years, and they later divorced in 1998.
Aww.
Fact number 21. The success of the stripped-down MTV Unplugged performance influenced a more straightforward and simple direction on her 1993 album Music Box. The decision paid off, earning her 2 more #1 singles.
Amazing.
Hero and Dream Lover. Fact number 22. Her production team decided to capitalize on her popularity in 1994 with a Christmas album.
Yep.
Mariah wasn't too thrilled with that idea at first, but Tommy Mottola convinced her it would be a good career move. Fact number 23. The album titled Merry Christmas
All I Want for
includes
Christmas.
one of the most popular holiday songs of all time.
Yes.
All I Want for Christmas Is You. The song was co-written
I'm
in
excited
about
for Christmas.
15 minutes
That song's
by
gonna be on the
Mariah
radio
and
all the
Walter
time.
Afanasieff.
And I am
Fact
looking
number
forward to it.
24. The music video features a cameo by Tommy Mottola. What? You can't find him? Well, that's because he's the one hiding behind that Santa suit. Fact number 25. The holiday track is a change from the stripped-down sound of her previous album. Walter created the song using his computer. The only organic elements of the song are the voices of Mariah and her backup singers. Maybe this is where EDM started? With Christmas. Fact number 26. In order to get the song out in time for the 1994 Christmas holiday, Mariah had to record the vocals in August. She decorated the studio with Christmas trees and lights to get into the Yuletide spirit.
Cool.
Fact number 27. All I Want for Christmas Is You was still on top of Billboard's Holiday 100 list as of January 2016. Since its release, the song has sold over 14 million copies and made about $50 million in royalties. It even became the first holiday ringtone to be certified double platinum in 2009.
Double
platinum. And plans were
platinum.
announced in 2015 to turn the song into a children's.
Oh, it's Cartoon Mariah. A cartoon?
Fact number 20.
I never even knew they had a cartoon.
There is another completely different song that's also called All I Want for Christmas Is You by Vince Vance and the Valiants. It was released in 1989 and is a slower country song. This song is also still sometimes played during the holiday
All I
time, but
want
definitely
for
not as much as Mariah's.
Christmas
Sorry guys,
is you.
Mimi wins. Fact number 29. Mariah's holiday track is so popular, a goat farmer even once used it to motivate his goats. You heard right. This farmer tried an experiment where he looped the Chipmunk song, Christmas Don't Be Late, and Mariah's All I Want for Christmas Is You for his goats
to motivate
see
their
which
goats?
song would inspire them to produce more milk. Of course, Mariah's song
Probably get some
won,
excited and
proving
dancing
once
and
and
they'll
for
get the
all
milk.
that goats have awesome
That is a genius
music.
idea.
Fact number 30. After the holiday fun, Mariah returned with her most popular album to date. 1995's Daydream was another significant step forward in her career.
Yes.
The lead single, Fantasy, debuted at #1, making it her 9th chart topper in the US.
She's killing it.
31. The album features a sample of Genius of Love, originally written and performed by
Whoa.
Tom Tom Club. There are
That's
also
so cool.
crossover collaborations with the
Oh, yeah, those are
Wu-Tang
hip-hop,
Clan
yeah,
and
her
Boyz II
hip-hop
Men,
phase.
and Mariah's cover of the
Very
Journey
cool.
ballad Open Arms. Fact number 32, her collaborative single with Boyz II Men, One Sweet Day, was a standout track on the album. The song is a moving message to a partner who has passed away. That message helped the song set the record for a longest reign on top of the charts for any single ever released. Fact number 33, a Rolling Stone readers poll ranked One Sweet Day the top musical collaboration of all time. The song held the number one spot
She's killing
for
it.
16
Every single thing
weeks
she
in
like
late
makes
1995 and early
gets like number one every
1996.
single album.
Fact number 34, Mariah is generous with her talent. She's lent backing vocal support to other major artists, including to Babyface on his 1997 hit, Every Time I Close My Eyes. Kenny G also provides an instrumental solo on the track. Fact number 35, Mariah's next album, Butterfly, continued to explore her interest in hip-hop. Puff Daddy, Q-Tip, Missy Elliott, and the Trackmasters contributed to the album. Fact number 36.
Amazing.
Her collaborations were so influential in developing a new style of music in the 1990s and early 2000s that the Grammys created a Best Rap/Sung Collaboration category in 2002. Mariah was
made a whole
leading
category
contributor in helping hip-hop cross over into the mainstream world.
Yeah.
Fact number 37. Butterfly includes 11 songs penned by Mariah. One of those songs, Honey, was chosen as the album's lead single. It was produced by Puff Daddy and became Mariah's 12th number one. Fact number 38. Mariah's chart-topping songs were released together on her 1998 hits album, Number Ones. The album included a duet with Whitney Houston called When You Believe that was made for the Prince of Egypt soundtrack. Fact number 39. Heartbreaker was the first single from Mimi's next album in 1999, Rainbow, and it made history. When it shot to number one, Mariah became the first artist to have a chart-topping song in every year of the decade.
That's amazing.
It also gave her more cumulative weeks on top of the charts.
A chart-topping hit in every single year of the 90s.
Fact number 40.
So
Mariah
the 90s
left
was Mariah.
Columbia Records in 2000
so
and signed with Virgin Records. Her new contract was said to be worth somewhere between $80 and $100 million. Fact number 41.
Oh my God,
Mariah started
so much
to
money.
experience some personal and professional fatigue at the start of the new millennium. At an unannounced appearance on MTV's Total Request Live in 2001, she stripped off her shirt and passed out ice cream to the studio audience, saying, if you don't have ice cream in your life, sometimes you just might go a little bit crazy. Fact number 42. Days after the TRL appearance, she checked into a New York area hospital. Her press team said it was due to a physical and emotional collapse. Mariah had been preparing to launch
Well, I think it's like she was working so hard for so long, like 11, 12 years, just like in the spotlight. I'm sure it gets to you. So I understand.
Publicity tour for her first
She
feature
burned
film,
out. We
Glitter,
all burn out.
But all press was canceled. Fact number 43.
Like I burn out
Glitter's
sometimes.
soundtrack of Mariah Carey songs was finally released on September 11th, 2001. It had the misfortune of releasing on the same day as the 9/11 terror attacks.
Yeah.
The film was released 10 days later, but Mariah's performance unfortunately won her a Razzie Award. Fact number 44. During this very hard time, Mariah reportedly struck up a friendship with rapper Eminem during her recovery period. A very public conflict followed when Eminem suggested that the two were more than friends, but Mariah denied any romance between them. Some diss tracks followed, including Clown from her 2002 Charm Bracelet album and Obsessed from her 2009 Memoirs of an Imperfect Angel. Eminem put out some diss tracks of his own, including Bagpipes from Baghdad and The Warning. Fact number 45. With uncertainty about where she was headed musically and still recovering from the Glitter project, Mariah left Virgin Records in 2002 and signed with Universal Music Group's Island Def Jam Records. She made a comeback at the end of the year with the album Charm Bracelet. Fact number 46. Though Charm Bracelet was somewhat successful, it was not the comeback Mariah or her label were looking for. So in 2005, she released the mega hit, The Emancipation of Mimi. Billboard called it her most satisfying album since Butterfly. It sold 3.7 million copies in the US during its first 2 weeks. Fact number 47. The Emancipation of Mimi reached number one on the R&B albums chart and the Billboard 200. The album also earned her 3 Grammys for Best Contemporary R&B Album, Best Female R&B Vocal Performance, and Best R&B Song for the single We Belong Together.
She's killing it. We Belong Together, yeah, great
video
song.
for We Belong Together co-stars Wentworth Miller, star of Prison Break.
Fact
number 49. Mimi is another of Mariah's nicknames, used only by her closest friends. She said Mimi was just one of those little things that I've kept for myself in an attempt to have some delineation between a public persona and a private life. By using her private nickname this way, she said, "She's letting my guard down and inviting my fans to be that much closer to me." Fact number 50. The Emancipation of Mimi was certified 6 times platinum for selling over 6 million copies. Time for the lightning round.
6 million copies.
We mentioned earlier that Mariah Carey's impressive vocal skills gave her the name Queen of Melisma. Because her voice is such a pivotal part of her success, we decided to learn more about her vocal history. Let's check it out. Fact number 51. In a Huffington Post study of rock and pop artists with the widest vocal range, Mariah finished second. Axl Rose took the top spot. Fact number 52.
Wow.
Mariah told the New York Times that 2 of her greatest vocal influences are Aretha Franklin and Gladys Knight. Fact number 53.
That's cool.
Her lowest note recorded, F2, was on the track Sweetheart, and the highest note, G7, was on Emotions.
She goes from F2
54.
to G7.
If Mariah went one note
incredible.
higher, G7 sharp, she would be able to communicate with dolphins. Well, sort of. They are the only mammals with the lung structure to reach that high of a pitch.
What? That's amazing.
That's strong enough to communicate even through water.
That'd be so cool to talk to
What?
dolphins.
All right, Mimi, let's go for a swim. Fact number 55. Mariah took out a $35 million insurance policy on her voice before starting the Sweet Sweet Fantasy Tour. Smart of her, considering other megastars like Celine Dion and Adele have had to cancel shows due to damaged vocal cords. Fact number 56. There's a myth that Mariah made it into the Guinness Book of World Records for hitting the highest note in human history.
Whoa.
But that distinction actually belongs to Brazilian singer Georgia Brown. Sorry, Mimi. Fact number 57. Mariah's voice is so powerful that it put a Japanese woman in the hospital. A medical document from 1998 explained that the 23-year-old woman who had experienced seizures in the past was admitted due to musicogenic epilepsy, triggered by listening to Dream Lover by Mariah Carey. Although
it's not Mariah's fault, though.
That the woman's seizures may have been due to the song's specific meaning that might evoke her emotion. So whether it's her high-pitched or her
note made someone
lyrics,
go to the hospital.
Mimi's songs are powerful.
Yeah.
Listen carefully, guys. Fact number 58.
Listen with caution.
Mariah explained that her technique is singing through the nodules on her vocal cords. Basically, she's found a way to continue singing when her voice wants to switch registers. For most performers, this change would require a vocal break, but Mariah built her early career on the ability to work through those breaks. Fact number 59. It's this ability that allows her to enter a whistle register, or superhead voice as it's called. That's the high-pitched sound you hear on many of her songs. The sound is produced when the vocal cords tighten. Fact number 60.
What? That's
Mariah
crazy.
is actually an alto, but she is praised more for her high notes than her low vocals. Hey, we'll take any of it.
So she's naturally an alto, but she can sing. Well, yeah, she can sing like those high
That's the end of the
notes.
lightning round.
That's crazy.
What do you like about Mariah's voice? Comment below and let us know.
I like everything about Mariah's voice.
Now back to
so
the
nice.
facts. Fact number 61. Mariah serves as a board member for the Fresh Air Fund. The New York-based organization provides free summer vacations for the city's low-income kids.
That's so nice.
The organization's campground
Mariah's
is called
such a good
Camp
role
Mariah.
model.
Fact number 62. Mariah calls her fans lambs, and her fans refer to themselves as a lamely, because lambs plus family equals Lamely.
Aw,
super
that's really
adorable.
adorable.
Fact number
I like that.
63. She posed for the cover of Playboy magazine's 2007 Sex and Music issue in a revealing bathing suit.
Damn.
She refused to do any nudity.
She's
sticking to her
perfect.
guns. Fact number 64. Mariah played on her sexy image with a comedic video for Touch My Body,
Yeah.
the first single from her
She's
next
so
album,
perfect.
E=MC². The music video co-stars Jack McBrayer as a nerdy IT guy that fantasizes about being with her. McBrayer was newly popular at the time for his role as Kenneth the Page on Tina Fey's 30 Rock.
Yeah,
Fact number
that's a funny
65.
show.
Touch My Body was yet another hit in Mariah's long line of #1 singles.
There's a bunch
it
of
moved
hits.
her past Elvis Presley into second place for artists with the most chart-topping singles,
Wow.
#1 being the Beatles. Fact number 66. Mariah met comedian and TV personality Nick Cannon on the set of her next video, Bye Bye, in 2008. The two quickly fell in love and were married soon after in the Bahamas. Fact number
Nice.
67. In 2011, the couple welcomed twins. Mariah named one of them Monroe after her love of Marilyn. The
Aw.
other is named Moroccan.
She's such a
after
good
the
mom.
spot at which Nick proposed. Fact number 68.
Nice.
Nick Cannon once admitted that he and Mariah made love while listening to her music. She does have some very sexy grooves.
It is very
Why not?
sexy
Fact
music.
number 69. Unfortunately, Nick and Mariah filed for divorce in 2014 after 6 years of marriage.
Aw.
Luckily, they have remained on good terms, and Nick still speaks highly of her. Mariah is currently engaged to Australian billionaire businessman James Packer. Fact number 70. Mariah became the spokesperson for Gillette Venus's Legs of a Goddess contest in 2010. A 16-foot high statue of her legs was constructed for the campaign. Mimi insured her legs for $1 billion to protect.
Her legs are nice, and they're worth $1 billion apparently.
Fact
That's
number
honestly
71.
crazy.
Mariah has always taken care of her body. After giving birth to her twins, she used the Jenny Craig weight loss method and dropped 70 pounds. She then became the company's global ambassador. Fact number 72.
Nice.
Amidst the changes in her personal life, Mariah still got to work on more music. Her next album, Memoirs of an Imperfect Angel, was released in 2009.
Number 1.
She said in an interview that each song is like an intimate conversation or entry in a private diary. Fact number 73.
That's so cool.
The album was nominated in the Outstanding Album category at the NAACP Image Awards in 2010. Unfortunately, it lost out to Stronger with Each Tear by Mary J. Blige. Not easy to beat Mary J. Fact number 74. She did finally get recognized for her acting, though. Mimi's role in Precious was nominated for Outstanding Supporting Actress in a Motion Picture.
I watched that movie.
Unfortunately, she lost again, but this time to her co-star Monique, who played a major role in the same film. Shows people really like the film, though. Fact number 75. Don't worry, Mariah has definitely been recognized for her work. She's won 5 Grammy Awards, 18 World Music Awards, 10 American Music Awards, 32 Billboard Music Awards, and a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Fact number 76.
Alright guys, we're going to end this video right here, but if you want to see the rest of the 31 facts, I think, yeah, okay. If you want to see the rest of the 31 facts in the description below, and she's honestly so incredible. She has such an amazing legacy. She inspires so many people, and she has so many #1 hits, so many albums, and she's such a good role model, and she really changed the music industry. She's incredible, and we learned so much about her in this, like, awesome facts video. It's so cool. She has a long history, and it's crazy. And yeah, hope you guys enjoy the video. If you want to see the following videos in the description below, as I said before, and if you want me to react to any of your videos, leave me a comment down below with the video and I'll go check it out. And hope you guys have an amazing day. Thanks for watching, guys.